Hello everyone, Tech1421 here. Welcome back to another episode in my quest for the Quarter Quell 2014 for these MCPVP hardcore games. This was a very fun win. This is my fourth win, so we are 6 wins away from qualifying for the Quarter Quell. I played 2 games with Black Caritos, Mark, Shane, whatever you want to call him. Mark Plays is his channel if you want to go check that out. It will be in the descriptions. It's something like that. I can't pronounce it the right way, but yeah, it's in the description somewhere. I'm sure he'll correct me on it somewhere in the comments down below. But this was a very fun game. Out of my 4 wins, this is probably one of the more exciting ones. Right off the bat, I find this little mossy cobblestone temple thing in the swamp, and it had 12 iron ingots, which is perfect for making a chest piece and 2 iron swords. That's what we do. Go ahead and make the chest piece, put that on my character, and then I don't have any wood. Luckily, Shane here has wood, so he's going to go ahead and give me some sticks, and then I will be able to make 2 swords for him. So, or well, I guess 1 sword for me, 1 sword for him, which is fantastic. Also got some food, which is always nice to have, but food is plentiful nowadays with all the chests out there. Of course, you have your mobs. You're not using soup in these no soup servers. By the way, I don't think I mentioned that. All my wins that I'm going to be trying to get are from the no soup servers. I'm not going to be playing in the regular old soup servers, so I really enjoy playing the no soup servers. And so yeah, but with all the mushrooms around the map and different ways to make soup in MCPVP, and you don't need it to soup, and so you can use it as food. So there's lots of food everywhere on the map, so you shouldn't really ever run out of food, which makes kits like Cultivator and stuff like that not really too useful. So right here we get our first kill of the game. There was some guy trying to mine for iron probably, and there was an opening in the cave that we didn't see, but we dug down for him. And then shortly after, we found someone else. Essentially, we're going on the hunt early on in this game because I felt like we were at a huge advantage by having the 2 iron swords within the first 3 minutes of the game. So we were going on the hunt. I did not mention how many players were in this game, and I kind of forget. I want to say there was 75 or so when it started. I could be wrong on that. But right here, I find a pile of loot just kind of sitting here, and I'm not really sure. Maybe someone fell to their death. There was a stomper kind of tower, or actually, I don't know if it was a stomper tower, but there was a tower nearby, so maybe it was from that person. And you can see the tower to my kind of behind me now. And I'm gonna go ahead and look around, and there's some iron in this cave. It's a pretty cool cave. And I'm gonna go ahead and give my chest piece, because I got one, to Shane. And as I'm doing that, some guy comes over and tries to kill us, and Shane was actually left with, I think, a heart, maybe a heart and a half a heart, somewhere within that range, definitely less than 2, I remember him saying. So that was pretty crazy, and there's so much loot around us that I decided to make a chest to put all this extra stuff in so we can sort through everything nice and easily, because there was just a bunch of stuff, and there's lots of tools, and obviously we don't need a bunch of tools. All we need really is the essentials, and there's a lot of extra swords. I'm going to go ahead and make some gold boots because there was 4 golden ingots, so might as well make some boots. Extra armor is always nice. So, and then of course we're gonna mine for some more iron. I found a really good patch of iron right here. I must say, I thought at first it was only about 4 to 6, and it turned out there was another 6 patch directly next to it. So kind of got a little lucky there, and ended up walking away with 12 iron ingots, which is a lot. That can make me some boots, a helmet. Very cool. So I'm going to have full armor. I think I already have a helmet, actually. I got that. I think that was in the temple in the swamp at the very beginning of the game. I think there was a chainmail helmet, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see it on my character here in a second. But most of the game was spent in this little ditch here, and we are very close to the spawn. So that's why a bunch of people, we killed one person. There's a loot right there that we found, and then someone else tried to come and kill us because we were very close to the spawn. So lots of action near the spawn. This was not like my other 3 games where I try to run to the corner of the map. This was very different from that game. Right here, Shane actually gets ender maged up or down. I don't know. I might have been down, but they both end up falling to their death. So I'm not sure what kind of trap that person had, but I'm glad that I'm not going to be stuck in it because they died, so that is fantastic. Right here, I'm just going to go ahead and lock on to the person closest to me. I have full armor. I'm feeling pretty confident about myself right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and try to get this win. At this point, Shane actually exited the Skype call because he had to go, so I am playing by myself now, and that was the final game for at least for the next few hours or so. So we only played about maybe 3 or 4 games with one another, and we won 2 of them, so that's pretty good. And right here, this guy wants to print, so I felt like I had him on the run. He might have had better materials than me. He might not have been trying to fight me, so I said, you know what, if you want to team, I'll team with you. There's the print. If people acknowledge me and want to team with me during the game, and I can trust them, then I'll definitely team up with them. But if it's something like at the very end of the game, you'll see at the very end of the gameplay, someone says that they're a sub. But at the point where there's 3 people left in the game, it's kind of hard to team with that person when they didn't acknowledge me in the game at all or anything like that, and they never wanted to team to begin with. So if you don't want to team with me at the beginning of the game, then it's kind of hard to team with me at the very end when I've worked so hard for a lot of materials and stuff like that. So I hope anyone can understand that. But we are at the feast, so that is pretty fantastic. There was one other person at the feast, and all these zombies just spawn out of nowhere. I've been noticing recently on the servers, not only do I think zombies do more damage, I think that's a thing nowadays. I think the mobs in general, I feel like they do more damage than they normally do in regular old servers. But they also, I feel like they spawn like on top of each other and multiply like crazy when you're trying to fight them. At least zombies do, in my opinion. But I killed that one guy. He had a diamond sword on him, which is fantastic. So I get myself a diamond sword to kind of boost my character up. And they had a lot of other stuff, and I end up going through that. Get rid of all the stuff I don't need because the feast is a-coming. So I need to make sure I have stuff, I have inventory space. And I see someone else trying to get to the feast right here, and I just kind of combo them really, really easily, kill them pretty quickly. And now there's 4 players left, so that's pretty awesome. And the feast is about to start. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves all this material. We have a lot of stuff on us. We're pretty powerful right now. There's only 4 players left, and we have a lot. We've basically full armor. We're going to be getting basically full diamond armor now, so it's going to be pretty hard to kill us at this point. A team of 2 with all this diamond materials is pretty tough to handle. So, and especially when we start enchanting our stuff and getting all this like protection 1 and this all this stuff for our swords. I got the sharpness 1 on my sword, so that is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I get projectile protection on my chest piece, and I saw another chest piece in there somewhere, so I'm going to go ahead and try to enchant that one, possibly get protection 1 on that, because that is the best thing to get protection 1 on, is the chest piece. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get protection 1 on that one, just to see if I can get some more boost. But I ended up getting 2 enchantments, and neither one of them are whatever it's called, protection 1, so I guess I'll use the other one, but it's still not that great. And then I'm going to enchant my leggings, and finally I get protection 1 on those. So at least I got protection 1 on something. Not like I really needed it. I'm at 9.5 as far as armor goes, and that protection 1 is going to put me over 10. I think that's how it works. So pretty much a beast right now. Both of us, the team of 2 right here. We find a mini feast, and as I'm going through all this stuff, someone died. I forget when they died, but now there's only 3 players left. I don't know how they died. I kind of forget. I missed it as I'm going through this commentary. So I think they died from mobs, something like that. Maybe they fell to the death. I don't know. But right here, there's 3 players left. We're on the hunt for him, and this guy says he's a sub. So I do apologize for killing you if you are watching this, but it's kind of tough to team with someone at the very end of the game, especially when you've gone through so much in the game to get to where I was in this particular game. So I don't think you probably stood much of a chance against us with full diamonds anyways. So this guy was nice enough to let me get the win. So that is fantastic. So props go to both Shane, Mark Plays, whatever his YouTube channel is. It'll be in the descriptions, as well as this particular person who I was calling Monkey because that's their first name. So I think it's X Monkey Quest, something like that. If you are a sub, I think you might be. Props to you for helping me win this game. I really do appreciate it. I don't know if I could have won it without you, sir. So that is fantastic. But this was a pretty fun little game here. I think it was pretty action-packed. I believe, including this kill, I got myself 4 kills. Shane got himself, I believe, 3 before he died. So a lot of kills in this game. There was a lot of players in it too. So I'm glad I won. GG to this person. And yeah, so we are 6 wins away from qualifying for the quarter Quell. And I'm kind of disappointed that this kit wasn't 5 wins, because I feel like it should have been a 5-win kind of kit, because it's a hard kit to win with. I'm not using the Redstoner to its full potential. I'm not really using any traps or anything like that. So I'm basically using it like it's a no kit, like I'm using like a kit none. So I don't know. I feel like it should have been 5 wins, but it is 10. So we have 6 more to go rather than 1 more to go. But who knows? Maybe it would have filled up quicker if it was 5 wins. So things may work out. We'll see. At this particular point in time, there are 3 people qualified for the Redstoner kit. So, and I am one of the top ones. I think there's about 3 people above me, maybe 2, that have more than I do. But there's I'm feeling pretty good at this point. I'm going to keep playing and see if I can qualify tonight. So that'd be pretty cool. If you want to check out my kit giveaway, in the description's down below, if you watch any videos from the series, you get an entry, as well as being my subscriber. Follow me on Twitter, as well as answering the question, do you like this mini-series? You have to do that all on the Gleam page. Description will be down below, as I said. So hopefully you enjoyed. You can see there 4 kills for myself, which is fantastic. And I will see everyone with hopefully win number 5. I'm going to go ahead and start playing some more right now and hopefully get win number 5 and so forth and so on. So hopefully see you then. Peace.